picked it up.
Uh-oh.
Best investment you can make to become a better cook.
ThermoPen 1 is the best thermometer I've ever had.
My thermometer of choice is ThermoWorks.
When it comes to quality that I can trust, this is the company that I go to over and over again.
There may be other thermometers out there, but there aren't other ThermoPens.
What's up, Pitmasters? Man, we are in for a show tonight, the bout you guys have been waiting for. So much drama on social media, renaming of drums. This is wild. So it's about to go down. Scott, Rob, welcome to the show.
Great to be here, Anthony.
Well, you longtime listeners of the show, we did do a hot takes a while ago, and we've left off that conversation with ribeye steaks versus prime rib, and then there was some back and forth. But where did we land on this, guys? Are we both ribeye guys? Are we prime rib guys? Where are we at between you guys hashing this out?
Oh, Robbie's just wrong. It's fine.
Rob, what do you think about this here?
I'm going with a prime rib, especially
Still?
like in a good supper club, a good well cooked prime rib. I'm going with the prime rib.
What's your done temperature on that? 125, 130? Bloody as hell?
Yeah, oh yeah, rare.
See, that's just a chewy steak, right, Scott?
Yeah, that's my opinion on that. It's an underseasoned chewy steak.
Yeah.
Just a touch more, let it render out. I'm not talking a lot more, just a touch. Let it go another 3 degrees. Let that fat render. Get that gristle a little crispy on the outside so you can gnaw on that.
Right.
Season it up nice. Oh yeah, I'm all about that.
Got it. So, so this is the first showdown of the week. You guys are competing against each other. Going, is it a KCBS? What type of competition is it going down this weekend?
Yep, KCBS.
So we got chicken ribs, pork, and brisket.
No, we're just doing backyard because
Oh, okay.
We're not.
What?
We're not the cool kids yet.
Wait a
Someday
second.
we'll get there.
For some strange reason, I thought it was all 4 meats. It's just chicken and ribs.
Yeah, we really need to focus on chicken. It's important.
Yeah.
We can't be distracted by briskets.
So, or ribs, apparently.
Right. Ribs, different story. Robbie hasn't called me out on ribs yet, so
Ah,
I don't know if I want to take that challenge.
right. Well, how many cooks are registered as of now?
I want to say close to 40, if not a little bit more than 40.
For KCBS backyard
We got,
competition.
Close to 40 for
Okay.
backyard, and I think close to 50 for the Masters.
Wow. So,
Dang. Okay.
what is your guys? I want you guys to go on record with this. Where do you think you will land? How confident are you? Top 10, top 5, mid pack, DAL? Where do you think you're going to land on this? Just give your. Let's hear your confidence on this. Let's document it.
I guess I'll go first. I'm saying with confidence. I think. Actually, I shouldn't say I think. I'm pretty confident. I'm going top 10. I would love to be top 10. I'd be super stoked with top 5.
Okay.
But lately, I feel like even like last KCBS that we cooked last year, it was like middle of the pack. You know, not bad, but I feel like it's top 10 is possible for sure.
Okay. Scott?
Yeah, I know I got a top 10 in me.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. But let's just say I'm gonna win this thing.
There you go. There's some confidence. That's
You gotta
what we're
believe,
going
you know?
for.
You gotta
That
believe.
is what we're.
I'm just
That's
putting it out
exactly
there
what
in
we're
the
going
universe.
for. That's exactly what we're going for. Perfect. So I decided to just get you two to go heads up on some hot takes. I asked ChatGPT to come up with some barbecue hot takes, and we're just going to go off that. There's like 30 questions. If we can cover all of them, that'd be awesome. But we'll see where we land on this. We're not going to keep this too long, but we're going to start off with the brisket battle. Super, super simple. First one, fat side up or fat side down?
I'm cooking on a drum, so I'm going fat side down.
Yeah, I cook on drums too, so fat side down. Yeah, if I was doing an offset, fat side up. But
So
towards the heat.
a lot of people say that fat carries flavor. From what I've been told by the great Cat Ward, is it's pretty simple. The protein part of the meat is water, and the fat is oil. Water and oil don't. So it doesn't really add flavor. Do you guys agree on this one?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you got a big, if you don't trim it and you leave a whole bunch of fat sitting on it, it's just a bunch of fat. That doesn't add flavor. I'd have to say it's the marbling main and muscular fat that is really where it's at, because that's what keeps things juicy. And there too, all the collagens and the connective tissues in there that render out.
Right. So
yeah, that's good. It's a good question. Does it actually add flavor, or does it just add texture?
I feel like if you render it out just right, it's more of a texture thing than flavor.
I'd have to agree with you on that.
Yeah. Rob, what do you think about that?
I'm kind of along the same things. I think it depends. Like if I'm cooking a steak and I get like a nice piece of fat that rendered out nice and it's nice and soft, but then I'm just eating a piece of fat. But I mean, I like that type of fat too, like a nice soft piece of caramely fat. I like that.
Right.
But I don't know how much it adds to the
flavor
meat itself. Yeah.
Right. So then, question number 2, I'm going to add a third layer to this question. It says, wrap it 165, let it ride, or wrap it at the perfect color.
I'm going color.
Color. Yeah, that one's pretty simple. For at least for us competition guys, right? We want that appearance, we want that eye. But if you let it ride unwrapped, you get that Texas crunch, right?
Right.
So it depends on what you really like on that.
Well, that's definitely at home. I do that. Just let it ride.
Yeah. I don't know. I live in Utah. We're at elevation, so I have to wrap in foil no matter what. Looks, I can't let it ride, or it's just going to be dry as hell.
Right. Yeah. You got a lack of humidity out that way.
Yeah. It's dry.
No shortage of that here today, right, Robbie?
Yeah.
No, it's toasty and humid here.
Oh, well, you guys had a couple storms roll through there with hail and everything else, and then you crank up the temperature. Yeah, it's going to be humidity. Gross. Yeah. All right. When we're talking brisket, Texas crutch, is it cheating? You agree or disagree?
No, I don't think that's cheating.
It's just like I said, I have to here in Utah because of elevation.
Yeah, I think that depends on the situation, and that's kind of, hey, if you can get away without doing it, bragging rights to you.
I don't know where this question came from. Once again, folks, ChatGPT, question number 4, prime brisket is overrated. We're asking some competition guys but I sometimes feel like if you go to Costco and buy a prime rib, it is overrated because it's most of the time
I
it's
have
not
to
prime.
agree. There's some choice out there that I don't know. For cooking at home, I've passed up on some primes to grab some choice.
Yeah.
Yep.
How good does it really need to be? If you know how to cook it, you know how to cook it.
Yeah. What is it? Up XRP. Yes, we will take questions. We have some people wanting to ask some questions. So that one was kind of a weird question. Okay, here we go. This is kind of along the same line of the last question of the brisket battle. Wagyu brisket is more hype than flavor. You both are thinking deep on this one.
Ooh, that's a toughie. Robbie, you go first.
Well, I was going to say, repeat that question real quick one more time.
Wagyu brisket is more hype than flavor.
I think to an extent. I mean, when I see a nice Wagyu brisket or even like a nice prime one that's all nice and marbled and thick, and I get excited. But I don't know if it's...
If I put a perfectly cooked prime rib or prime brisket next to a perfectly cooked Wagyu brisket, would you be able to taste the difference?
Probably not.
Same seasoning, same injection, same everything.
I don't.
Scott? What do you think, Scott?
It tastes like brisket, you know?
Yeah.
It comes down to cook it right. Don't wreck the brisket.
Right.
What's your end goal? Are you going to do chopped brisket, or are you going to do slices? You know, are you trying to show off, or are you just making a really good meal for your friends and family?
True.
You don't need to spend the money on a Wagyu brisket if you know how to cook. A lot of what we do just comes down to learn how to cook. When it's tender,
honestly,
it's done. Don't ruin it.
Honestly, if I take a prime Costco brisket and I wet age it for 20 days and then put it up against the Snake River Gold or even black, I guarantee that prime is going to taste better because Snake River Farms is so green. They literally butcher a packet, send it. So I just personally think it's just all about the prep to the cook.
Yeah, and that's it. Even when my wife and I do a brisket for KCBS, when we team up and do that, it goes in the fridge and it gets thawed out and wet aged for a bit. Get a little age on it. Get a little of that funk going.
Right.
A little of that flavor.
Yeah. I don't want to get too much funk.
No.
I've opened some. I'm like, whoa, this is bad. This is.
But you know when you open it and it smells right.
Right. Exactly. All right. We're going to move on to ribs and pork. Once again, fall off the bone ribs are overcooked.
Yeah.
Robbie cooks his fall off the bone ribs all the time, and he wins them.
Oh, wow. All right.
Well, they said they wanted more tender, so I mean that's the only way.
Right. I feel like fall off the bone at home is perfect. Why fight it? Why try to hit that competition perfect bite? If you're just practicing, yes, that's good. But if you just want something good at home that everybody's going to enjoy, fall off the bone ribs are actually money.
Yeah, everybody, you feed somebody, they love that tender bite.
I like them as well, where you can just literally grab it and don't even have to really bite. It's almost like pulled pork, a heavily flavored pulled pork.
Right.
Really, if you think about it,
you know it's wrong in your head. You know it's wrong. It's overcooked.
Yeah.
This is it's just like, all right, you ain't wrong. It's good.
It's so wrong, but it's so good.
Baby backs are better than spare ribs. That's how the question was written. You got to agree or disagree on that one.
I'm taking a spare rib.
Really?
I don't mind baby backs, but I just feel like if they're not cooked right, then you're getting all different bites, different textures. Some might be tender, some might be tough. And I just don't enjoy that.
Tony Roma made millions of dollars off baby backs. What do you think about that, Rob?
Tony Romo grew up about 15 minutes from me, and he thinks his burger place is one of the best. And no. And he's a Cowboy, so it's just.
Scott, what do you think about this?
I do enjoy a baby back.
Right?
For a long time, I didn't care for him. But doing a little bit of RCOA and actually having to cook some for comp and getting back into that. Mm-hmm. My brother-in-law cooks probably the best baby backs I've ever had.
Yeah.
And it's always awesome when I get down to Missouri and get to have some of his ribs. So I always knew that I had an appreciation for them. But once I had to pay a little more attention and focus on cooking them and cooking them right, I really grew to appreciate them. So at this point, I'd say, yeah, I like baby backs more just because it's a little bit different than the normal rib I usually eat.
Right.
They are fun to cook. They're
Yeah,
hard to cook, but they're fun to cook.
They look nice, too, before you cut them, too. I feel like they look really nice. They're photogenic.
Yeah, until they flop over in the box.
Yeah. What about this one? I know some people in let's just say the Midwest. We won't actually say a city, just make it a little easier. But sauce belongs on a rib. Listen to the question again. Sauce belongs on a rib.
I don't think it belongs on it. I think it could be good on it.
Depends on the sauce.
It's true, yeah. Are you gonna
does it complement your rib or not?
Let's just say you go somewhere and they have, let's say your neighbor's house and he has Sweet Baby Ray and he's slathering that on there. Does the sauce belong on that rib or not?
I'm gonna go with no.
I'm gonna tell you both. I'm gonna say this publicly. There's nothing wrong with Sweet Baby Ray's. It's perfect for chicken. Dried chicken.
That's what I'll be using this weekend.
Mix it in. It's probably the best-selling sauce in the land.
Right? Once again, made millions of dollars.
So is it bad or is it just average and available? I don't know.
I think honestly, what is competition barbecue? You're actually cooking the most average barbecue you possibly can, right? So I think,
right.
Rob, go with Sweet Baby Ray's this weekend and see what happens.
Oh, I am.
And beat Scott. Oh, this would be fantastic. It'd be a year worth of trash talking.
Well, that's a lifetime right there.
Right?
I'd never hear the end of that.
Yeah. We're staying along the sauce line. What is it? Up XRP. Is that how we say it? Spell it out for me if I'm saying it wrong. We'll get to your question here in just a second. But pulled pork doesn't need sauce.
I like sauce on my pulled pork. I don't think it needs it, but sometimes it's. Yeah, I like sauce on my pulled pork.
So Robbie's sauce needs pulled pork. Mine doesn't.
Sweet Baby Ray's 50-50 with some open pit.
Honestly,
you're lucky we're not doing the Masters this weekend. I'd be rocking that.
Oh man, I feel like man, wow. Next year, it's going down. Pulled pork, it's going down.
We're turning in full boxes of pulled pork. That's it.
Yeah, right?
No money muscle, just
just pulled pork. Just see what happens. Competition ribs are too sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, I prefer not to have competition ribs at home at all. Actually, I'm going publicly with this too. I'm not a huge fan of ribs. They are probably my lowest rated protein in the barbecue game. Personally, I can cook one fantastic, but it's not my go-to. If I'm going to a barbecue restaurant, I'm like, let me get a rack of ribs. Hell no, give me one rib. I just want to taste it.
Oh, you got a point. You got a point there. Yeah. I don't want the whole rack. Just give me a taste.
Yeah. The viewer question was, what's the longest time you've spent working on a piece of meat, and was it worth it? I used to spend 13, 14, 16 hours on a brisket. Hell no. I'm trying to get that sucker done in 8 hours max, and if I hit 8 hours, I'm cooking it way too long. It's not worth it. That's how I'll answer that one. No, it's not worth it.
I think sometimes like prep leading up to like a cook, like chicken or like other proteins like that. Like if I'm sitting there injecting and trimming and doing all this stuff for like a practice cook, and I go to wrap or do something, and I look at all my skin's already blown out. That to me is just I'll throw them on the grill, and I'm not even wasting my time anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
I agree.
I don't know. I still have no problem doing a 14-hour brisket. Pellet grill. It's a wonderful tool.
It sounds like Scott got tossed out to the doghouse. He screwed up, and he's like, only way to kill some time is 14-hour brisket on a pellet grill.
Man, you throw it on Friday night. You throw it on Friday evening. Let it ride. Wake up in the morning. Wrap that thing up. All right, there we go. Let it rest. Man, you're having a good lunch.
All right, this is where if the wives come across this, you guys are in trouble. Question is by the Mike. Is it Mike? The Mike Loose? Whose wife cooks better, or whose wife is a better pitmaster? Oh, wow.
Pitmaster?
Yes.
No, pitmaster?
Yeah.
Jess. 100%.
Okay.
Ancillary cook? Different story.
No,
my wife, she's not the pit barbecue,
master.
but yeah, she loves the ancillary. She loves cooking, baking, but yeah, barbecue, nah.
Got it. All right. Here comes one. Scott just talked about spending 14 hours on a pellet grill. Question number 11. Pellet grills are real smokers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree with that. 100%.
Why are we all agreeing? All right, I'm going to start disagreeing.
Right? Well, ChatGPT screwed us over on this. Stick burners produce a noticeably better barbecue.
GTP.
Yeah.
This is how it's going to take over the world. We're all agreeing with it.
Right? Exactly. It says stick burners produce a noticeably better barbecue. Once again, if I put a whole plate of barbecue in front of you that came off a pellet grill and one off a stick burner, would you be able to identify the difference in flavor?
Oh, that entirely depends on who's operating it. Because you can go the wrong way with a stick burner real fast. You can make some dirty ass smoke.
Oh yeah,
some really bad barbecue.
Right.
I've been on the receiving end of that, and I did not appreciate it.
Right. I think honestly, yeah, you're right there, Scott. A pellet grill is actually more controllable.
I think that's where a lot of people they dog on the pellet grills. But also, you see a lot of people saying, like, well, my family doesn't really like barbecue, so I don't get to cook that much. Like, that's because they're cooking it poorly.
Good point.
They're running dirty smoke on their shitty offset.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right.
And I'm going to agree.
Yeah. ChatGPT is not know what's up. All right, here's one. This is actually a really good one. Spritzing meat does more harm than good.
It depends. I've kind of stopped like with ribs. Like I won't spritz them before I wrap. I used to, but I feel like when I do, I go put them in a wrap. I take them out. My rub's washed off. To where if I just kind of let it go, let it tack up a little bit, I wrap, pull them out. They look beautiful. Brisket, pulled pork, I'm spritzing that. But I think it just depends. And when I'm spritzing, I'm really just spritzing with like water or duck fat.
Yeah. Scott, what do you think?
I think that depends on the method your cooking and the end result. Like if you want to let it ride and not wrap it, I think spritzing is going to be important at some point, just to keep some moisture on it and slow down the evaporation on some stuff, so you don't over crunch the bark. And then also how things are cooking. Where's the fat? What's the cut of meat like? If the bark is setting evenly, do you need to spritz? I don't think so. If it's not even, if you got some dry spots and burn edges, if you kind of did a bad job of trimming and something's catching some air and crisping up a little faster than everything else, I think there's a benefit to spritzing.
Right. Here's my theory on it. If you plan on wrapping, I don't think spritzing is necessary. As soon as you put it in that foil or whatever else, that's just going to rehydrate your bark no matter what. So
right.
if you plan on wrapping, don't even bother spritzing. Because if you're going to wrap it, it's just going to rehydrate everything. If you got those crisp ends, it's going to rehydrate those either way. So I feel like this falls right into the next question. If you're looking, you're not cooking.
You have to look. How else do you know what he's doing? Are you going to go by time?
What if you go by temp? What if you have a nice RFX meat?
You need to open the grill and you need to probe that stuff. You need to feel it. Is it tender in? Is there no resistance out? That's important. You have to look at some point.
Right.
Even if you have a thermometer in there, I'm still like maybe just one little peek.
Right.
I stopped using leave-in thermometers. I don't even care anymore. Just let it ride. I'm gonna poke it at some point, and when it's done, it's done.
Got it. I had Tuffy Stone tell me that you have to look, you have to touch, you have to move, you have to poke it with your fingers. It's the only way to know that you're actually doing something correctly.
I'm Team Tuffy.
All right.
I'm Team Tuffy, baby.
All right, here's some more questions we got in here. This is actually a good one. Competition barbecue has ruined backyard barbecue.
Yes.
Yes? How?
It sets unreal expectations.
Okay. Rob, what do you think about that?
Why it's ruined me?
Yeah.
All right, I'll use this as an example. I used to not like really eating all like a competition steak. I take my one bite, check my doneness. It looks great. Over the couple weeks ago, my wife was like, "Oh, let's try one, just a steak with just some salt, pepper, like nothing else on it. Just throw it like backyard style." We did that. No marinade, no nothing. Took it off, tried it, and I was like, just no flavor, no nothing. I'm like, man, and I know a lot of people say, "Hey, just salt, pepper, garlic, this and that," but if you have like a good competition steak or competition meat, not saying that you got to eat the whole thing, but they're damn good, man. I'm sorry, but a good steak is a good steak, good ribs, brisket, and I think just a lot of the backyard cooks don't really get to see that. So, even if you're at competitions and stuff and you say to somebody, "Hey, I'm injected ribs," they might look at you like, "You inject ribs?" And it's like, to them, it sounds crazy, but it's like, to me, even if I'm cooking backyard, I'm still injecting some ribs, or injecting the meats and still kind of following like a competition profile or like a program, but it's not as competition, if that makes sense.
Right. Like you take it a little bit less far, keep it a little more
dialed back.
less extreme.
Yep.
So,
yeah,
I feel like YouTube has ruined the backyard cook. You go to YouTube and Google how to do ribs. Heath Riles comes up. Malcolm Reed comes up. Yep. These huge competition guys, and they are just slaying ribs or whatever else they're cooking, just killing it. But if they actually really want to be a better backyard cook, they shouldn't be watching competition guys. They should be watching people like Christy Vanover, Susie Bullock. Those are your real backyard heroes. They're going to actually really show you how to cook backyard.
Those ladies will teach you how to cook. Not necessarily inject and overseason and do comp stuff. They'll share some of that too. Christy's got a lot of great stuff out there with comp stuff. Yeah, but they'll show you how to feed your family very well. And everybody's going to love that. And it really comes down to cooking. And I think you're right. Like between YouTube and Instagram, between the YouTube videos and the pictures people see on Instagram of the absolute perfection that people put out there for competition, it
Wow.
I had to.
I don't even know about
Yeah, he's
that.
over there pointing to himself, flexing a little bit. So.
What is it, Kick-Ass Barbecue or something like that? I don't know. I've never seen that before.
Oh man.
But you see pictures like that, and I kind of see that as a deterrent. It sets an awkward goal for a backyard cook, and almost a deterrent for them to jump into competition and learn the difference.
Right.
Just the intimidation factor on that is just kind of weird. I can relate to that a little bit. I'm not that new at this, where social media didn't exist when I was getting into it, and seeing pictures of what people are putting out, and it's like, oh my God, how can I do that?
Right.
Well, and
I'm
going to touch on
at
that.
home, and you're trying to make it perfect, and you're just disappointed in yourself. That's how you practice. That's how you get better. Is you got to put in the reps. You got to do the wrong thing the right way.
Yep, a lot.
Yes.
Because touching on that too is like kind of like you were saying, like when I started cooking barbecue, like there wasn't I'm sure it was like more like Cosmo and stuff like that, or like just some random things. But it's like cooking a brisket. I would never have thought to take that thing and make it back size. I started cooking those things whole. And then I learned like baby steps, like learning by cooking it, slicing it in half, and then I'd have my point and my flat. I'd start learning my cuts, and that same with like cooking like chicken. Once I started cooking chicken, then it was like, all right, let's test out some whole chickens. Then I started learning like how to break down the meats, and know where the different, like the breast or the wings, and, get comfortable with like trimming. Instead of like, and this is not bashing any new cook out there, anyone trying to get into the competition barbecue, but, you see sometimes pictures on Facebook and stuff like that of these cooks who are trying, which I respect, but don't take a huge cut of meat and whittle that thing down to it's nothing, before really learning that cut of meat, because it's going to cook different off that compared to how it is whole, and I think that kind of like Scott was saying, I'm blessed that I feel like I've got to learn that stuff instead of just jumping in. It's like you said, oh shit, now I got to learn from Heath Riles or Brad Leininger with getting basic. Like these dudes are still at the top of the game, but learning or thinking that that's what I need to cook to get into a competition, I'd be scared.
Right. Next question here. Sorry, judges. Judges reward appearance more than flavor.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you turn in a halfway decent box, you're to get a 9. And
I'm on the wrong end of that.
Wow, we need to work on some boxing then, Scott.
That's kind of one of those weird things where it's just like, you hear people say, ugly food wins. Not when I do it. Come on. Wrong table.
Oh, man, wrong table.
But it's kind of, I don't know, it's all a crapshoot either which way when it comes down to it, especially at a big comp when you have many, many tables. Yeah. A smaller comp where everybody's crossing the same tables kind of levels the playing field on that a little bit. But you get into a big comp and it's a total crapshoot of what's going to score.
Yeah. Well, I think if you have a shitty looking box, you're going to get a shitty taste score. You eat with your eyes, right?
Right. That's what I believe. That's why I try to make things pretty.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know. Yeah. I can't say I have data to back any of that up. I probably would if I tried it.
Right. This question here. So this could go either way. Backyard cooks could beat any competition team. I agree in this, as long as they're not certified judges. If you just had a backyard cook go against the competition cook with backyard, just everyday people from the neighborhood, I bet you the backyard guy would win.
It happens. It happens.
Why?
I don't know. I've had to take. I have gotten whooped by some cooks that they really not familiar with competition. They show up with a couple of rubs, and I love that though, because that is what gets them excited to come back and do it again. And that's what starts the learning curve. And that's what starts making them going, okay, I need to repeat it.
Yeah.
Because that's the hard part is consistency and figuring it out. Anybody can beat anybody on any day.
It's true.
If everything goes right. It's
Very
what do you
true.
do when things go wrong?
It's like Scott's going to beat Rob or Rob's going to beat Scott. It's anybody, any day, right?
It is a double. So
Oh,
it would happen.
oh, man. So, wow.
But I doubt it. I mean, Robbie sucks at cooking chicken anyway.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
No, I'm just glad we're not talking about ribs. I'd be a little bit scared.
No,
Yeah.
Just a little bit, though.
Well,
not a whole lot.
Well, so here's the thing is with backyard cooks. They go into it how every single one of us should go into it. I need to cook the best barbecue I possibly can. We get lax. We've done it so many times. We're just like, this is the rhythm. This is my routine. This is what I'm doing. And you actually forget about, I need to cook this the best. You're worried about just injecting. You're worried about your timeline. You're worried about everything else, and you're turning in a product. A backyard guy doesn't go into that. They're just like, I just need to make this taste amazing. I need to be able to finish by the time I need to. That's what they're concentrated on. And I think that's where backyard cooks are dangerous.
Yes. Yes.
So
you never know when they're going to punch up out of their weight bracket.
yeah, exactly.
Yes, I love when you look at the roster on who's showing up, and you're like, I don't know that name.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, danger.
Right. Exactly. Question 19: garnish boxes should be eliminated. Yes, that's hands down. Everybody should agree on that.
Yeah, I hate garnish.
Rob, Rob might like it.
I love them. I love the way a garnish box looks. I like building a box.
Are you building the box, or is your wife building the box?
I'm building boxes.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Just wanted to make sure that it wasn't coming from
Just
somebody who doesn't
yesterday,
actually
Jess
build
and I were
boxes.
arguing about how many heads of lettuce we need to bring for freaking garnish, and she was right. We had to call in some pros. We had to get a hold of Perpiches and be like, all right, if you're turning in 4 boxes, how many heads of lettuce would you need? And she was exactly right, and I was exactly wrong. I have to own that now.
Funny. I'm going to skip over question 20 because it's stupid. Okay. Regional barbecue wars. Texas barbecue is king of all barbecue.
They haven't been up to the Midwest, and
Scott's thinking real hard about this.
Give me that. I love a Texas brisket. I love that.
Let's just say this. I'll just
sausage.
make it easy for both of you guys. Texas beef is better than anybody else in the country.
Yes.
Texas style beef is better. So I don't think it's king.
barbecue's king, just the beef.
Well, just Texas barbecue is king. I don't think so.
No.
You can't call the entirety of it king, I guess. Because
Right? It's
Right.
regional. It's regional, man.
let's have some Carolina hog. You know?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have some Memphis ribs. I don't know. I'm all about spreading some love and variety. I don't know. I don't want to eat the same thing every day.
Right?
I like
Utah chicken is better than Wisconsin chicken. I'll tell you that much.
I don't know.
We'll take shots when we can. Kansas City sauce is too sweet.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's when the border works, is when you got that Tennessee hot mixing with that Kansas City is the perfect blend.
Yeah.
Yes. This is a good one. Speaking about the Carolinas, Carolina whole hog is the purest form of barbecue.
I would think that would be like the.
Ooh, this one's a tough one.
Anything cooking over a fire like that, or even like those, like when they put them on those big spits or like that, I feel is like live fire cooking like that. To me, I'd love to be able to do that more, but that's to me is like that's real barbecue, man. When you're out there with a shovel and you're putting in the work.
Yeah, to me, any whole animal over a fire, yeah, that's like you're doing it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna go pick up a tri-tip and put it over a little turf bowl. I barbecue. Like, you're cooking barbecue, but to argue the purest form, so you got to cook the whole animal.
Yeah, I think cooking a whole animal is more of a purest form than anything.
Yeah.
Alabama white sauce deserves more respect.
I'll agree with that. I think it does. Mayonnaise is delicious.
I think Alabama white sauce is only good on one thing, and that's smoked chicken. That's it. That's it. I'm not putting that on brisket. I'm not putting that on my pork. It's perfectly in its lane. It's right in its lane.
And when it hits, it hits.
Yes.
There's the wrong way to do it. So that's probably why it's under-respected.
Okay, here we go. Barbecue industry hot takes. Barbecue influencers know less than they claim.
Agreed.
He didn't even blink on that one.
No, I don't have to. I will die on that hill. Oh my God! Yeah.
What about Benny Kendrick? He's cooked a lot of shit.
Yeah, he's cooked some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in general, influencers.
Are you talking like mid-level influencers, 200,000 followers? You think they're fronting more than they really know?
Well, they're not showing up to a comp. They're not trying to prove anything. I don't know.
All right. Rob, what do you think about this?
I would say to an extent. I think a lot of the influencers I see are using kind of like other influencers' products and stuff like that, kind of trying to help them out, which to me, it's like I've tried those products and they're not what they are trying to crack them out to be, and not knocking any of that, but I feel like they're more of trying to boost each other up versus putting out some good food.
Yeah.
Right.
It's to me, influencers that they follow trends.
Yes.
And okay, to the person that's setting the trend and busting out of the groove and trying something different, yes, they know more than other people do because they're discovering things. They're breaking the mold. They're trying stuff. They're doing something new. Everybody else that jumps on, all the influencers that jump on the bandwagon after that, whatever. They're just following somebody else's recipe.
That's true. Expensive smokers don't make you a better pitmaster.
Definitely not.
No. Yeah.
If you can conquer a Weber kettle, I think you cook on damn near anything. Because your protein is so close to the fire. 2, you can oversmoke it. 3, it's not that easy to use. You have to actually research on how to use that. If you can use a Weber kettle, I think you can use just about any smoker, personally.
Yep.
And I can go get one off Marketplace for like free sometimes.
Yeah.
So
right. Herb find.
Yeah, exactly. Social media has made barbecue better.
I think to an extent, yeah. I think when you get kind of like those, the backyard, not just backyard, but even like some comp guys who will say like, oh no, you only can do this method. No, ribs got to go the 3-2-1 method, or you got to do it this way, or you got to do it that way. But I think it has also helped, but it can be bad.
Yeah, there's too much bad news on social media. There's too much bad information that gets shared, and people will just buy it hook, line, and sinker, and it becomes their barbecue religion.
Mm-hmm.
And just no.
Right.
Just no.
Last question, then we'll get into some rapid fires. Barbecue has become too commercialized. I think this kind of goes back to expensive smokers don't make you a better pitmaster. I think people think that they have to have all this stuff that people are talking about, and which was the commercial side of things, right?
Yeah.
I personally don't think. I think it has, and everybody thinks that they have to have the newest, latest equipment to be a good cook.
I think I'm gonna actually, because I think I just listened to it probably last week. Scott's podcast on here. It was us cooks always buy, or wait, it was like we always buy dumb stuff, or we always need something new, or us cooks are always buying something dumb or something like that. You know, and it's like if something new is coming out, I'm not gonna lie, I'm buying it too. You know, I want to test it. I want to see if it works. I want to, you know, and if it doesn't work, I won't use it.
Right,
we are kind of stupid like that, where it's just like, what's the trending thing? We got to try that.
Yeah, right.
But like my competition journey, it started out on a homemade grill. I built it out of an old air tank that was rusted out, and it's still sitting in the garage. It's full of dust. But you don't need the best stuff you just need to know how to use it. And as you get further into it, and you're chasing consistency, that's where the more expensive smokers, higher quality smokers and grills come in, is you have more control. But when you don't need that control because you don't understand how to control it, you don't need to spend that kind of money. You can cook on a absolutely dirt cheap grill and cook some great stuff. I remember buying a cheap expert grill from Walmart and smoking some really great stuff on that, just because you can adjust the charcoal grate level. And you know, would I cook on one now? Probably not. Maybe for nostalgia, but
right. I think they should have. I think they should do the char griller challenge, where everybody gets one of those $30 or $130 offset smokers, and you have to turn in meats on it. Everybody has. Everybody's had one of those. I swear. Okay, we're going to do a rapid fire. We're going to alternate between you. Rob, we're going to start off with you. Mustard or mayonnaise on pulled pork?
Mustard.
Scott,
foil, opposite of Robbie.
Foiled boat or butcher paper? Scott.
Oh, foil boat.
Okay, back to Rob. Lump charcoal versus briquette?
Depends on what I'm using. I probably use briquettes more.
Scott, homemade rub or store-bought?
Store-bought. All day.
100%. They do it way better than any of us can.
I can't do that. I tried. I'm terrible.
Rob, offset or pellet smoker? You have to pick one.
Offset.
Scott, beef ribs or brisket?
Ooh, beef ribs.
Rob, sauce on the side or on the meat?
On the meat.
Scott, rest for 1 hour or 12 hours?
He just rest 12 hours. Do
it. Rob, inject or not to inject?
Inject.
Okay. Scott, hot and fast or low and slow?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. That's a hard one to end on.
Oh, jeez. You put me in a tough spot here, Anthony. If I'm cooking comp, it's hot and fast.
Of course.
Every time.
Right. Rob, how would you answer that one? Just curious.
Same thing. Comp, I'm running hot and fast. If I'm chilling at home on a weekend, I'm still running hot and fast.
Same. Doesn't matter. Competition at home.
It don't matter. We're hot and fast.
Ripping. Like literally, like I'll cook a brisket or pork butt $275 until it gets to the wrap, and that bitch is going to $325. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
Let's get it done. Okay, these are the last 4 questions. You can both answer them. Cancel one forever. Brisket, ribs, pork butt, or chicken?
I'm doing pulled pork.
Forever.
I'm gonna lean into the competition aspect of this and say brisket.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
If I don't have to spend the money on that for a competition, I might be able to do a little more.
Got it. All right. Council one forever. Pellet grills, offsets, drums, or kettle. I would say drum. I would say drums.
I'd probably cancel offset.
Oh.
Well,
too
it
much
depends.
time.
It depends. It depends.
No.
No.
That you stick with your damn answer. That's it. You're offset. Scott.
I'm gonna go with kettle.
Whoa, shit.
Yeah.
We're talking about entry-level cookers and all this, and now you're gonna scratch it? Wow. Okay.
I don't own one. I can't miss it.
This one should be super easy. Salt, pepper, garlic, or paprika. Canceled forever.
Paprika.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to sacrifice. If you don't have paprika, it's going to look like shit. It has the color, man. It has the color.
That's all right. I still got an offset.
Yeah. All right. This one, I don't even know why this one's even the same category, but sauce, rub, smoke, or bark. One of those have to go out of your cook forever.
I think sauce would be the easiest to leave by the wayside if you got the other ones right.
Right. I agree. I don't know, man.
That's tough.
I would say bark. I would say bark.
That's where I'm going, bark.
I think bark would be. Yeah. What's the point of bark? I understand it has some good flavor to it, but if you're wrapping it anyways, if you're gonna wrap it anyways, your bark's shot anyways. All right, those are all of our questions we had tonight.
I was gonna say, Scott, you can't change your answer either.
Yeah.
No, I was just thinking. That's just because Robbie doesn't get good bark. That's why.
All right, final shots. Let's hear those final shots, man. We have a big competition going down Saturday. Let's hear them.
Well, all right. My final shot. I'm gonna keep it respectful. I'm gonna keep it respectful. I know I'm coming.
Whoa! Not with all that shit you've been talking. You got to at least have
I'm coming
a little bit edge, okay?
There is no. If you already know, as soon as I turn my box, I'm gonna be going up to Scott and saying, "Hey, Scott, try this."
Right.
This is what you lost against.
It's okay.
Oh man, damn. But in all respect, though, I mean, Scott's been somebody I looked up to since I started cooking steaks and then barbecue, and we just became friends, family. I mean, I respect Scott a lot. Am I gonna whoop him on Saturday and Sunday? Absolutely. Will I do it with a smile? Absolutely. Will I be drinking water? Absolutely.
No, you're not.
No, in all, like I said, all due respect, though, like I said, I respect Scott as a cooker, and as a person, and for those of you who just know him as the world champion, Scott Nardi, dude's much more than that. He's a good person, man. And before I shed any tears, Saturday's game day, baby.
There we go.
Yes.
Scott, how are you gonna let this fly?
I'm just gonna sweep him under the rug. It's fine. Like, obviously he's got no chance. Experienced chicken cooker like myself. I've gotten 10th place chicken before, Robbie. I don't know if you know that or not. That's a big bite to chew.
From what I heard, Scott's cooking it like a steak. He's gonna do hot and fast grill marks and everything.
Yes.
That's the only thing I know.
He's gonna flatten it out, take the bone out. It's gonna be a 2-turn.
Hey, are you gonna run him in the sous vide?
In all reality, this is just good fun, and I love talking some smack with Robbie. This is several years in the making.
Right.
We've been trying to line up where we cook chicken at the same comp. typically
this
we
is
team
awesome.
up with other folks and end up cooking different proteins. And this is finally the time where, after years of talking some smack about whose chicken is better,
it's going
we
down.
finally get to line it up. And
Right.
if I didn't respect Robbie so much, this wouldn't be nearly as fun. This was great. He's the guy that showed up, put in the work, and got good at this. Really good at this.
Yeah.
So
I learned from the best, man. Learn from the best. You, the whole cartel, everyone up here, man.
Hell yeah. This is all out of love. This is just having fun. This is barbecue.
Right.
You should be able to talk some smack with your buds, have some fun, have a good time. The world's too divisive.
But at the same time,
we need to have some fun with our divisiveness.
Yes.
But at the same time, we got to keep getting some new cooks in here because I'm tired of kicking, well, not your butt yet, but everyone else, man. You know, it's fun cooking against the same people, but I want some new people to bring in here and get
Rob,
the
come out west. Come out west.
I'd love to. I would love to.
Come out west. You always
Let's go.
both of you guys have a place at my house at any time. So
No, that would be awesome.
we can get all the cookers. So
I
but I want to let everybody
spoon.
know these guys, they're both fantastic cooks. They're both great people. And in the back of their head, even if one of them has to swallow the hard pill, which one of them will, they'll still be happy for the other one. So like Scott said, this is just all fun, talk shit. And if both of them take 1 and 2, they're going to be super happy and happy for whoever beat each other. So that's what I love about barbecue. It's fun.
Yep.
Hurt feelings, drink later. All right. And then remember, both of you guys, just cook better. It's that simple. Just cook better.
And this is supposed to be fun.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, thank you guys so much. Everybody who's watching this right now, please hold for about, where are we at? 3 minutes, and we'll be live with Christy Vanover in about 3 minutes. So
tell Christy I said hi.
We'll do. And we're talking about her new live fire competition life
that
she's
exciting.
launching. So make sure you listen to that.
And actually, for anyone watching this, actually, I got it in the trailer right now. I can't wait to try this stuff.
Oh, that is so good.
Ooh.
It is so good.
Some tasty stuff.
Yes.
Robbie's breaking out the big guns. I like it.
Yeah.
Don't put that on your chicken, though, bud.
I'm brining my chicken in that.
You would. You're terrible at this.
And he's gonna sauce with Sweet Baby Ray's. Scott, good luck. Congratulations. I'm gonna say this right now. Congratulations.
Strawberry and Sweet Baby Ray's so good.
Well, cool. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate your time. Yeah, we'll do this again, and we'll see if we can get some real hot take questions down the road as well.
Right on.
This was most or less just getting together, and what this episode really did is help the backyard guy come along. He's going to tune into this and be like, holy crap, I actually learned something. So that was what we're really going for too.
I hope so.
Yep. Heck yeah.
All righty, guys. You guys have a great evening, and thanks for joining.
All right. See you later, guys.
See you later.
Good luck, Scott.
Love you, Robbie.